Good morning, guys. For those of you who'd like to learn to boost your immune system, like what I'm doing, go to Alaska Chaga, click on that link, and find out why millions of people drink Chaga tea every day. It's an easy way to boost your immune system, and you get free freight and 10% off for being from the channel. And then for those of you who would like to get to help our veterans, go to Hero Soap Company. They're owned by vets, and they give part of their profits to veterans down on their luck. And then for those of you who'd like to learn more about CBD oil, go to martinbrudellcbd.com. And if you're interested in working for yourself, managing your own business, and working within a company that supports President Trump, just send me an email. My email address is in the description box, and I will send you the name of the lady and her phone number that you need to get a hold of. Let's go ahead and start this with the Democrats represent basically everything that is wrong with society today. Now, not your average Democrat out here on the out here on the sidewalk walking around in business. I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. The people that are in positions of power. And how did they get there? Well, we're learning. People are waking up more and more every day as to how they got there. And they're like, this needs to come to an end. And then Vatican Cardinal borders have no place in the new globalized world. And you have a group there at the head of the Catholic Church that are working very hard to destroy the Catholic Church and to bring everything under the New World Order. That's what they want to do. And then NRA membership soar as Americans reject Democrats' anti-gun agenda. And yes, I mean, people are becoming very concerned. And then here in Miami-Dade, you have the police paying a guy a visit because he put something on Facebook that went against the narrative of the county. It's like, wow. He wrote something that they didn't like about the diapers. They're like, oh, it's like, what? And that's on BitChute. And the name of it is, let's see here, go to Info News, and the name of the video is Miami-Dade Police Paid Me a Visit Today, March 26, 2021. And then, it's an eye-opener. And then U.S. Strategic Command Post then quickly deletes mysterious message. Twitter users tried to figure out what it meant. And it looks like a jumbled mess. If anything, it would have to be code. And if I read off to you, it would make no sense. And it says the agency, which is charged with, among other things, deterring attacks and rapid response to threats, tweeted an apology, then deleted that as well. So it could have been something just a mistake. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what it is today? A lot of crazy things are happening. And then Kamala Harris complains of Blair House accommodations as she grows increasingly frustrated with living out of suitcases for the last 2 months while official VP's residence undergoes renovations. Are they really undergoing renovations? What is really going on, And have we ever seen this before? No, never. And as we know, Biden's not in the real White House either. And then Myanmar Army guns down 90 protesters, including 6 children. And it says the Myanmar Army responded to protests in 40 locations across the country by opening fire. At least 90 people were killed, including 6 children between the ages of 10 and 16. Now I'm going to be careful about what I believe from the even the media here online. It's number one, we know that Soros and them are desperate to get control back of Myanmar, and they do not like at all what the Myanmar army is doing, and so that's going to play out. But let's just be patient here and see how things really work out. And then a supposedly moderate Joe Biden just elevated a man, supposedly, who supports child mutilation. And you look at the people that he's been promoting, and you just shake your head. And let me say this here. Saint Anthony the Great stated at one time, "A time is coming when men will go mad, and when they see someone who is not mad, they will attack him, saying, 'You are mad. You are not like us.'" Think about that one. And let's see here. Let's move on to Breitbart. Let's see what they got here. So, from the NRCC chair, Pelosi is trying to subvert democracy by overturning certified House election. So pretty insane, right? But Trump and them all knew what was going to happen. It plays right into their hands. And the GOP Senator Braun, lack of humanity at Mexico border is shocking. The real pictures are getting out, without a doubt. And then in Chicago, at least 30 shot over the weekend. Craziness continues there. Oxford University may scrap sheet music because of white supremacy. Well, there you go. Suez Canal ship partially refloated. And the WHO draft study blames bat caves, not Wuhan lab, for pandemic. Kristi Noem, Lil Nas X spar over Satan's shoes. We are in a fight for the soul of our nation. We are indeed. We are indeed. I talked with several people at church about that video, and they were shocked. They were shocked. I mean, it was like, wow, we really are in a spiritual war. Let's see here. Trump wedding speech, border crisis, the worst anybody's ever seen. WAPO columnist calls for Georgia to lose all-star game over election integrity law. They don't like you going. I'm telling you, the Democrats cannot stand you not agreeing with them. Patients in intensive care. This is France. Patients in intensive care approaches all-time high. And then yeah, I was saying about the insurance companies today, and if you think about it, number one, after having gone through a major surgery there on the knee, I mean, you really, and I've gone through major surgeries before, and I don't care for any major surgery, people should be allowed to stay in the hospital for 5 to 7 days at least. And if they need more help, if they're elderly and they need more help, then move them to a rehabilitation place to help them rehab so that when they go home, then they can take care of themselves. There's some major stuff here that needs to change, for sure. And then let's see here. WAPO columnist calls for, let's see, I mentioned that. Did it Happy Monday? Boris Johnson eases England lockdown. People, I tell you what, people around the world, they are fed up with what's been going on. Chinese takeover, Oscars won't broadcast in Hong Kong for the first time since 1969. Well, there's fewer people who watch it all the time. Obedient UN waits on China's permission to investigate the Uyghur slave labor. Wouldn't want to make him mad. Merkel attributes the virus and the vaccine failures to German perfectionism. And let's see here. Muslim leaders demand UK shows respect to Islam or face becoming like France. And let's see here. What else here? South Dakota House Speaker to reject Kristi Noem's request to rework bill on transgender athletes. Maxine Waters, police believe their job is to keep black people in their place. Wow. No matter what, they just cannot, they do not like at all the police, no matter what. That's all for now. I want to thank all of you for your support. It is very much appreciated. God bless you all and have a good day. Bye-bye, guys.